Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Dallas Mavericks. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Kobe Bryant. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. Now here's Bryant. Pass to O'Neal. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Antetokounmpo against James. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Duncan. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. On target from range.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Pass to Garnett. Now, here is James. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Dallas's head coach and I got a chance to talk. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to McGrady. Johnson a screen on Bryant. Here's McGrady. Sinks it. What range from downtown. McGrady's got 5. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Bryant outside. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
James outside. Johnson on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Garnett. Can't get it to drop. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Duncan, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Can't connect from short range.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. McGrady the pass to Johnson. James outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. James outside. Here's Garnett. Here's McGrady. Dallas, no good that time either. 1:46 left in the first quarter here. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Antetokounmpo. Bryant outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
James deciding where to go with it. Outside Johnson. Pass to McGrady. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Bryant. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Bryant. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Outside Johnson. Pass to McGrady. Tipped. Now here's Bryant. He's guarded closely and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's James, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Always willing to embrace contact. LeBron James has the kind of frame that can absorb it any time.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Both free throws good from James. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bryant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
James with the ball. Over on Antetokounmpo. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
There's the horn, and it's a close game at the end of one. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
Here's Bryant. No made baskets yet. They've got Johnson, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5, down low. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Tracy McGrady. First personal foul. First team foul.
Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Chamberlain pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Count that one.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Now here's Bryant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on LeBron James.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Johnson passes to James. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket on the breakaway.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander has length, he has anticipation, makes a defensive play and turns it into offense.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Johnson with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The shot by James, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Antetokounmpo finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Bryant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists in the game.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now here's Johnson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. James outside. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Bryant with it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Bulls score.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Johnson. Johnson a screen on Antetokounmpo. James passes to Garnett. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Here's McGrady. He's got 5. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
To the inside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And Dallas calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
1:58 left in the first half. And here's Johnson. Still without a bucket. Here's McGrady. Inside. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
The first one falls. And Johnson drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Duncan. The ball's knocked loose. On the take. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Duncan. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Dallas shooting their fifth free throw of the game here.
Tracy McGrady. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Bulls leading by 4. Antetokounmpo, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. Tries it from 19. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution.
Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target, LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bryant. Misses the 3. Bryant's gone 1 for 3 on the night. James finds Johnson. Here's Garnett. Pass to James. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. And here's Bryant outside. Sinks the tray. Bryant's got 5 points in the quarter.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
James against Antetokounmpo. James outside. This one for 3. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Chicago Bulls. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. The lead is 2 on the court for the Bulls. Kobe Bryant is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Duncan in at power forward. Yeah, that one's good.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 of 9 to go so far from the floor. Garnett passes to James. Over on Antetokounmpo. The shot by James, no good. Bulls leading by 4. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Bryant outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Bryant. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Mavericks trail by 6. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. McGrady shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped. They retain possession. That shot is good by O'Neal. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Chicago on D. James passes to McGrady. Here's Garnett. Here's McGrady. He's got 7. They set the screen. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Bryant. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Duncan. Still no points. And here's Bryant outside. Rebounded by Johnson. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Duncan. Now here's O'Neal. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Over James. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. That free throw good from James. Both shots good from the stripe. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. On the wing, Bryant. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mavericks trail by 4. Johnson inside. He's covered by O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And we have to take another look at that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Bulls on D. Here's James. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
Pass to Duncan. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Check by James. And that one's good. Bryant.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson passes to Chamberlain. Now James. 6 to shoot. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Another 3 for Chicago. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Bryant from deep three-point land. They get the rebound. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting for Chicago, Tim Duncan. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one misses. And he sinks the second. Mavericks trail by 7. Now Johnson. Pass to Garnett. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. James outside. 3-pointer. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Duncan. Antetokounmpo looking it over. On the wing, Bryant shoots. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Bryant's got 12 points in the game. And so it's Chicago. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Mavericks trailing. We've got LeBron James. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. McGrady to pass to James. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Bryant. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Here's Duncan. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's James on the wing. Covered by Bryant. Pass to Garnett. Bryant against James. Here's Garnett. The fadeaway. O'Neal pulls it in. Chicago leading by 9. Bryant, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Bryant. There's the steal. 3-on-3. Here's Johnson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to McGrady. Excellent D there from Bryant. So it's Chicago now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bryant. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Bryant's got 10 points in just the second half. Mavericks trail by 10. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Look at LeBron with the strength to score through contact.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That belongs to the Bulls. Shaquille O'Neal taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. Mavericks trail by 9. Throws it up high. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. James, that's good.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Bryant, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Clock at 4. Launches it from deep. They get it again. Duncan. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And Chicago leads by 8.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out. You get your feelings hurt.
And Dallas calls time here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew, we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Okay, thank you, Allie. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. James with the ball. LeBron without hesitation and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Bryant. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And now a 10-point Chicago lead. There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's James. Ooh, LeBron rising to the challenge.
Boy, the poise, the concentration. LeBron James, so gifted, so big.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bryant. Launches it. O'Neal inside. Tries again. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Here's McGrady. Shoots over Bryant. McGrady shot is off.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Outside O'Neal. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Sinks it from distance.
When you see the score and how much time is left, you realize this game is just about over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.